We're going to show you how to make the template. This paper right here, I have 7.5 inch by 12 inches. And now I'm going to fold it in half in the long way. You fold it in half. And then the one in front of you, you're going to fold it up. So again, everyone. This is very easy measurement. This is 2 fold and this is the big fold in front of you. So from here on the top, from the 2 fold in, you're going to bring it in 3 inches right there. And on the side here, you're going to bring it down 2 inches right there. From the 2 inch, you're going to, you can mark the line if you like. If you draw the line you want, 1 inch and a quarter, you can do that. 1 inch and a quarter right here. So now what you need to do, I need you to get the place. I have it here, that 8 inch and a quarter. I'm going to connect the 3 inch to 1 inch and a quarter. Just like that. And then it from a 1 inch and a quarter right here, I'm going to bring it into the end here. As you can see, it's a little bit curved right here. Now for this corner right here into the corner right here, you're going to get this place again. You're going to bring it in about 1/4 of an inch. You're going to get from the 3 inch to that corner right there. And you get the template, everybody. When you mark the line like that, when you cut into here, don't cut it yet. You're going to open the template like this. You only cut the top one right here. Remember, I have the one down here. I'm only cut this. There. So now I have a template right there, everybody. Just like this. This is the template. So now you're going to get the fabric and you're going to cut this out. So everyone, I cut out 3. This is for the lining. It can be fabric. This is 50% cotton and 50% polyester. So, and then I have 2 main fabric right here. One with the star, the blue, and one with the stripe. So I'm using this for the back and the front of the face mat. So what I need to do is I'm going to face these 2 together. Because I want these 2 for one for the back and one for the front. And then the lining, I want it to be here. When you're done sewing, you can inside out, but when you inside out, you're going to take this one and this one when you inside out. But we'll go there later. So now you're going to sew everywhere, but on the bottom here, same old stuff. You're going to leave about 1 inch and 1.5 inches for you to inside out the face mat. Just as right here in the center right there. The reason why I do the center, because it's straight line. So after that, I can put the heat and bond tape around here and then I can just iron it on. If you do it over here, it's so hard. So now you're going to sew from this line over here 1/4 of an inch. So all the way here to here, all the way. You're going to close everything but this one right here open. So go ahead. If some of you use hand sew, you do hand sew. I know a lot of people doing hand sew now. It's so relaxing. Do back stitch, everyone, all the way. It's going to take a while, but it come out beautiful. Trust me. And for some of you who want to make the face mask stand out better, I don't have to. I have 3 layers right here. I'm making this for my husband. It is so cold here and this perfect. I don't need to add the interfacing or the filter in here. So this is for him to wear. And it's okay with the 3 layer. The one that I have here, that 50% cotton, 50% polyester, and the other 2 is 100% cotton fabric. So go ahead everyone and sew the line. Okay everyone, after I sew the line together everywhere, but here I leave an inch and a half and everywhere else is sewed in. So now I'm going to inside out a face mask. I'm going to get the star in the stripe. Gentle. Don't be too rough. You're doing the same old thing everyone. Go get the stick or whatever you use. Try to get all the line out. Make sure you get it out all the way. Get all of them out. Very important. After that, you're going to press the line on the side like this, and then you put it back on, and you're going to iron all around, just around the corner here, around the sew line. So over here everyone, the open that you left earlier, you're going to pull it out, and then you're going to press it down. And you're going to use heat and bond tape, and you're going to just put it in here to seal the line. I just want to say something like when I make face mask, if I don't have interfacing, so sometimes I use the filter that I have it there. I just put it in here, just help me to form the face mask. As long as I wash it, it's not washable, but I have washed a few times and it's hold up the mask for me. If you don't want to use it and you use the interfacing, it's all up to you. You know, sometimes when you see me do use certain thing and you don't think that I mentioned that, instead of using interfacing, I have no interfacing in my house, and those filter is acting the same, so I'm using that just to help me form the face mask. So if you don't like to use it, fine, don't use it. Just don't have to, you know, use a bad mouth and talk bad about it. We are human here everyone, just don't need to. So here everyone, just I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit so I can go into the line that you just put the heat and bond tape. But anyway, after you press the line around here, you can go ahead and iron around the line. Everyone, after I finish sewing this line and iron the outer line here, the option for you, I have the 2 sides. Let me show you this side so you can easily see. You can sew, you use the sewing machine, you can sew right next to the sew line here and sew around this, so the line can stay down for you. I don't like to see the line, so I don't do that. And plus my sewing, my stitch is really stable. So there is 2 sides here. I'm using this side for the front, so I'm going to move it like this. Whatever side you want to be in the front, you can face it down on the iron board or on the table. So when you look at here with the curve right here, and then when you look at here, you can see the difference right here. You're going to place the ruler right on. What you do in the bottom here, you're going to place the ruler on the side that it just tell you, and then you pull the ruler. So this way you have one side down like that. You can get the clip and you're going to clip it down. just like that. On the top here, you're going to do exact the same. You're going to get the ruler. The ruler is the easy way to do everyone. So just pull this down and then move this. So now you have it down nice and even, just like this, everyone. When you have everything nice and even like this, for these two lines right here, the one that we clip it all the way here, you can sew another two line here, straight line. Just go very close to the fold here, very close to the fold. You're going to sew that on the sewing machine. So go ahead and do that, everyone. The side with the curve and the pointy right here, you're going to measure up here. Three-fourths of an inch from the end in, 3/4 of an inch, everyone. Same thing to this side, 3/4 of an inch. When you get the 3/4 of an inch right there, you're going to bring this pointy here, you're going to bring it up there. And then you're going to clip it down. Same thing to this side. This pointy right here, you're going to bring into this line over here when you mark 3/4 of an inch. You're going to clip it down. Now you get two. You're going to do the same thing down here, 3/4 of an inch. Remember, the bottom and the top, you're going to do exact the same. I'm gonna just clip it here first and go into here. Going to measure 3/4 of an inch. Right there. This face mat is very roomy. So now you're going to bring this pointy right here. You're going to bring into 3/4 of an inch also. That pointy here, you're going to bring into 3/4 of an inch. And you're going to clip it. Wanna flip in this side so you can see. This is for your nose area. And this is the chin area. This is so awesome. This is very roomy. And now what you need to do, I need you to sew this line in. This one too. Right here, you need to sew in. Sew this down. This one too. Go ahead, everyone, and sew that line down. Everyone, after I sew this line right here, this line, and four lines right here. Look at the inside. It is so roomy. It is beautiful. Look in the front. It's going to be like that, but it's not done, everyone. So for this side right here, you can see the end, and the end right here, you're going to flap it out just like this. When you flap it out, you're going to sew this line in, and then sew a little bit line over here, so when you wear the elastic loop, it won't pull on this like this. Okay, so just sew a little bit so this end can stay out, the pointy can stay out to the mask, and then just sew a little tiny bit right here and a little bit tiny bit over here, so it will hold this flap down for you. For both sides, you're going to do this side the same as that one. Okay, everyone? So one side you're doing the same, the other one you're going to do exact. I'm going to show you. So flap it over like this. Over here on this corner right here, you're going to slide the needle underneath here. Just lie on the top here. Make sure you're hiding your evidence back here, and then pull it down. And go slide a little bit of the face mat, the fabric on the face mat, and the one on the flap. Just have to do 2 times here and make the loop and come out. You don't need to make a big giant thing right here. One more loop and then you get out. Make sure you get the same dress color. See, now you're done. See that? You're going to do same thing to this one, and then this one you're going to sew it in. Super simple and easy to do. Elastic 7 inches, everyone. 7 inches, and you need 2. So on this side too, you're gonna go under. If you want to do this for women, you can just put something over here. And this is for my husband. I'm not gonna put everything in there for him. He's gonna pass out. Time to do my nail too. So it's like this. Let's go on up. See how nice it is? Make a loop. Go right to it. Go right into the pointy. And slide a needle underneath and go to here. See this? And slide a needle to here, to the strap that you've been sewing, and then make a loop. Now you can come out. That's it. You go on to do sew this one, and then you're done. So simple. Sew it in. Look at this. So beautiful face mat. I love it. So after you're done, this will be good with 2 color, everyone. You go into iron this, and then you go on to use elastic. You go on to put it in. This is for my husband. He's very picky, and he will love this. I know it because I know his style. He wants something that don't touch his nose, but he prefers something like he likes something like this, like in the middle like that. He's very picky in general. So I'm going to tie the 2 ends. This is 7 inches, everyone, and I'm going to just tie the 2 ends together like this. Now I'm going to pull this in the middle so I can hide the knot. There, you can hide the knot inside. You're going to do the same thing to here, to this side too, everyone. If you don't have a crochet hook to pull the elastic, it's in at the Dollar Tree, everyone. Go to the Dollar Tree, they have it. I think they have 1 pack with 3 in there, I think. I'm not sure, everyone, but I saw it. You're going to move this in here so you can hide the knot. Now you have it, everybody. You have the face mat. That is so pretty. I love it. I recommend you to do this for your family member, for your husband. He didn't want this thing to be too pointy out, so I didn't cut the too pointy. Thank you so much. I will put it on. I'm sure he's not gonna be model for me because he's so shy for the camera. So I will put it on and I will let you see. Everyone, this face mask is finished. It's so beautiful. Look at this. This is the nose thing that I don't want it to go too deep, too high up to here. Cause it's so pretty. I put it on. Look at this face mask. Isn't that so pretty? Please make this for your husband, for your family member, or even for yourself. This is awesome, everyone. Remember, I told you you want to make bigger, but I doubt it. You don't need to. This is so roomy. If you want to make it bigger, you can go up in 1 inch or half an inch. This is good. This is 12 inches long. It's all the way up here. If you want it 13, you can do this 13. So you bring half an inch on each side here, so it's going out this way. And the wide side, you can make it. I don't know. You can make it to. You can make it to 8 if you have a bigger face, or you want to make for someone. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I just want to say thank you for whoever shared the video on Facebook and on Instagram or anywhere, for your friend, your people that you know that looking for idea to make face mat. Also, for whoever that watched the ad for 30 seconds for, on my video before, in middle, and the end of the video, in between, whatever, there's some commercial, the ad going on. Make sure you watch that for 30 seconds before you skip. Some of the ads is only 14 or 16 seconds if you let it run through. For the one that play more than 1 minute, you can skip after 30 seconds, everybody. This is the mask that I recommend everyone to make it. So comfortable. And this is 3-layer. So good. Thank you so much, everyone. Stay safe and take care.